Good afternoon, there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma. I'm your Cash Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk is Quaint, and we are all set and ready to dive in towards the semi-finals of the specific tournament. That's right, you heard it right. Today we are going to be, bringing you guys semi-finals number 1 between Samurai Esports and Enigma Gaming, which is going to be a best of 3. But before all of that, let's take a look at how exactly Quaint is doing, and I guess he's having a bad hair day.
Oh wow, that is what you're going to be starting off with. Honestly,
Yep.
I'm not even going to care about my hair today because I am really excited for the semifinals that is to come today. BO3 sort of format with Enigma Gaming going up against Samurai Esports, two of the top tier teams, the top dogs of the Indian Valorant scene, going head to head against each other. I'm very sure the chat is going to be, super hyped and super excited for what is about to come, and I'm pretty sure they're already super excited. And if you look at the chat right now, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be them random people going Samurai OP and Enigma OP. So yeah, really excited as they are.
It also is going to be a little bit of a redemption for Samurai Esports as well, because in another tournament they did have a little bit of a problem against Enigma Gaming, where Enigma Gaming took the victory over there. So maybe it's just going to be a revenge time for Samurai Esports as well. Their blood is definitely going to be boiling, and I guess that specific blood boil moment is going to showcase inside of the game as well. Now, I'm really excited to see what exactly is going to be the map veto and whatnot. So, yeah, really looking forward to what exactly is going to be the first map. Let me give you guys a quick rundown as to what exactly is going to be the map number 1. Yeah, so the map number 1 is going to be Haven. So we are starting off with my favorite map, and I guess Queen's favorite map as well.
Yep.
Really excited to see what exactly is going to happen on the map of Haven. Quick predictions, Queen. What do you think on the map of Haven? Who exactly is going to take the win?
I feel like it's going to be Samurai Esports because they're really good at the flanks and using their abilities to flank around with them. So, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a close match, but Samurai Esports is going to be winning.
Interesting. So I do think so that, Samurai Esports, they might have that edge as well against Enigma Gaming. But at the same time, what I believe is that Enigma Gaming is going to be putting out a much better fight, because they have been winning from the past couple of days as well, and they're in that win streak currently in most of the tournaments. So maybe that specific momentum that is built up by them, they might just carry on forward in the specific semifinals as well. Samurai Esports, it's not like they are not having a great time. They are, but we did see them, losing against Enigma Gaming in another tournament in a best of 3 as well. So maybe that might set them back a little bit, or maybe that's just going to be the inspiration for them to go ahead and get that victory even further. But anyways, the match is ready, so why don't we quickly jump straight in towards the match.
As we are going to be jumping into the match, we are going to be seeing a pretty, again, the usual composition from both sides. God Vexy on the Sova there, and SMX on the Sova on the side of Samurai Esports. Wimp and Excali. Wimp, for one, is going to be going for that Killjoy, as we have seen him playing as a Sentinel before. Amazing gameplay. Excali today has not gone for the raise. He is going to go for that Jet because he's probably feeling confident from what we saw yesterday. He's going to be pulling out those beautiful Blaze Storm plays, and that is probably what we're going to be seeing for the entirety of today. As we move into the first round, off the bat, Hika is going to be getting Cyclone off his late. It is the pistol round, and I'm not really sure how quickly this is going to be moving, but the attackers have not committed to any sight yet. But however, I love how Hika just managed to get one kill off the bat on site. Now, nonetheless, they are going to be going to take a little bit of mid control, as Sai probably was pushing super hard there. He shouldn't have been that aggressive, but then again, just one player down, no harm, no foul. Wimp is going to be trying to get another kill, but Badman is going to be there to trade him out. In fact, Wimp is going to be getting the kill instead. Maybe he's going to be going in for a second, as Excali is going to be over there with his Ghost, but then Ghost instead is going to be getting Wimp. Insane frags going out left, right, and center. 2v4 situation already, bringing it down to a 1v3 now. Ghost is already on a really low HP with 28 hit points on his side. Not really much that he can do, but then again, it is Ghost that we're talking about. Blackhawk, however, is going to be on a full HP, but he does not take the counter there. Ghost, however, is going to be playing the waiting game. He was being a little cheeky, probably was going to go in for a knife because that corner was not being cleared by Badman. I have no idea what happened there. But then again, yeah, really beautiful first round coming in from the side of Samurai Esports.
That's right. I mean, Samurai Esports, Well, they definitely tried their level best, but at the same time, it was Enigma Gaming to just take away the pistol, right? Enigma Gaming, they're going to be very happy with that specific pistol round going on to their favor. They're going to have that momentum. They're going to have that good start that we all love to talk about. And now, with better set of weapons, they're going to get their second round of the board as well, unless and until Samurai Esports pull off some sort of a miracle with the pistols. And I say miracle because, you know, they've got nothing but the classics. And with the classics, it becomes really, really hard against a team like Enigma Gaming with the SMGs to take away the round as well. So, yeah, Enigma Gaming, till now, they haven't dropped a body. And I guess Hika is going to go ahead and take down SMX as well. All down to Blackhawk once again in a 1 versus 5. And the man is going to try and find some kills. He's got a ghost. So maybe the ghost is going to land him some kills. If he decides to move from the A side, that is. Because I don't think so. All of these players are going to go and feed in towards the ghost of Blackhawk. So yeah, 50 seconds. The spike is going to be planted over towards the C side. And yeah, Blackhawk finally is going to realize he's going to try making his way over towards the middle position. Over towards mid, I guess there is the Sova, that is Vexy, holding on for him. Vexy's crosshair is kind of very interesting, by the way. You know that? I've been noticing this from the past couple of days, and it's like a circle, and it's very interesting.
Not something that I would opt for, but then again, to each his own. It is completely up to preference, isn't it? Then again, beautiful second round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, and again, they're looking super strong over here. Not something that I was honestly. Then again, it is a little bit you know, the first 2 rounds of the entire match, so it's not that much that we can predict off the bat. However, Samurai Esports has to like pump it up just a teeny tiny bit, and you know, just like pull their strats together. So still, they are going to be getting a full buy on this round, so this is going to be a really interesting match and a really interesting round. So nothing much that I can say except for Samurai Esports, I feel, is going to be bringing it all back. But then again, Enigma Gaming is looking super strong today, and off the bat, Hika is getting kill after kill. He's not stopping. Like from the beginning of the entire round, Hika is getting 1 kill, and the entire team is like rushing in and like capitalizing on that 1 kill.
Yeah, like, right from the get-go, right? Yeah, he has been putting in the work, and I guess that is there's a speciality coming in from Hika as well. The guy is very versatile, and when it comes to the fragging department, as a duelist, he fulfills his role for the team. Hika, on the map of Icebox and whatnot, right? He usually picks up supporting roles like the Sage, and yeah, we do see him on the duelist on that specific map as well, but it completely depends, right? So it's up to like a particular match. So if they're facing off against, like, you know, lighter opponents, then they're gonna try and just have fun here and there, and maybe, you know, they're just gonna experiment with newer compositions, because that is the time to be, you know, making such experiments as well. But at the same time, when they're facing off against, you know, tougher opponents, Samurai Esports, Global Esports, then they leave no room for error. They go ahead, get their default setup out. They get their strat book ready as well, which is a big, in-depth book for sure, because Enigma Gaming, they tend to pull off some really good strats. Oh, by the way, Scally, very aggressive over towards the A mains, and I guess he needs to fall back a little bit. Can't afford to die here. Whereas the rest of the squad from the side of Enigma Gaming are moving it over towards B. Blackhawk! No. Absolutely cannot go in for that white peak and get taken down by Hika, because your team needs you. Team needs you really bad. And there comes the run it back. Gonna get taken down as well. It's gonna be Sai to get taken down by the hands of Easy. And interestingly, Sai is playing the role of the Phoenix in the team today, right? We usually see him on the Rain or something like that. FX Cali goes in for the Jet, and I guess it's a very good choice, considering the fact that you need a flash agent on the map of Haven in order to make these tougher executes happen. Ghost and Hika have got an amazing crossfire, and they both are just gonna lock it down. We're gonna be seeing Scally and SMX getting themselves a frag each, and I guess Vexy just dropping that shotgun and take the frag on towards SMX. A 1 versus 2 situation for Scally. Is he gonna be able to isolate himself into individual one-on-ones? I don't think so. He might just get the frag on towards Vexy, but then there is Ghost to go ahead and take him down as well. But it looks like that Scally is just gonna run away and save that specific Vandal, carry it forward on towards the next round. That is gonna be Enigma Gaming to get the 3rd round of the board. Samurai Esports, even with their full buy-in, they're not going to be able to get the 1st round of the board.
True. As opposed to what I was thinking, Enigma Gaming is looking super strong today, and I'm loving how they're playing. because they're really taking the sites by force, and they're holding like really well after the entire site is being done. After the bomb plant is going down, you know, like they're going for good after plant positioning, as their teammates are holding really tight corners, putting up a good crossfire scenario over there, and Samurai Esports is not being able to come back from that. And honestly, it is nothing to their fault, and they could honestly bring it back. They had to counter scratch just a little bit, use their utilities just a little bit more, and then again they're going to be able to bring it all back. Although, in my opinion, this is slightly a defender side of map. This also could go to the side of the attackers if you've got a good momentum going on. And like I said, Hika is going to be picking up the first kill off the board yet again, as Jet is going to be walking into his crosshair, and he's going to be taking him down. Bringing it down to a 4v5 situation already. No commitment is going to be going down, but Batman is trying to clear out B side for his teammates. However, Samurai Esports is going to be on an eco round, so this is not really looking good for Samurai right now. All five players on the board are present for Enigma Gaming, and it is looking really good for them. Samurai Esports, however, are a little bit, you know, scruffled, are a little bit just spread out, but Blackhawk is going to be landing a beautiful one tap on easy right there, taking out one player, just bringing it down by one player to make it a little more even. And another kill is going to be coming out from Hika, as he's going to be popping off today. Blackhawk is not having the health advantage right now, and he has to be playing it a little more carefully. SMX is going to be trying to peek at the right time, you know, trying to help Blackhawk out, but that spray does not land. Blackhawk has nothing else that he can do, and he is going to be going in and peeking Hika, trying to get like that another one tap that he got the first kill off the board. And he is not going to be landing that, as Hika is going to be instantly killing him and just shutting him down. Beautiful plays coming in from Hika, as he is going to be top fragging this entire, so far at least, 9 kills on the board with 1 death. And he's having an insanely good day, because he's landing the first kill of the entire match whenever the round is coming into play. He's getting the first kill, and he is being really consistent and getting kill after kill.
That's right, man. You know what? Enigma Gaming, they can just keep on going on with this specific momentum that they're gaining as well. I guess Samurai Esports, they're definitely going to crumble down. Samurai Esports, on the other hand, they have to get it all together. You know the potential coming in from these players and Samurai Esports. They definitely are the warriors, right? As so is the definition of a samurai. A Japanese warrior who fights it out and emerges victorious. I guess Samurai Esports, they definitely are gonna, you know, live up to that specific definition as well. I'm gonna be seeing Blackhawk losing his life right off the bat, which is not a good sign for Samurai Esports. Is if Enigma Gaming moves it over towards the side, which they have, by the way. And momentarily they are going to plant the spike as well. Look at SMX just stuck over there, losing out so much HP. Samurai Esports, definitely a slow start, but I guess things are going to get better eventually. It's going to be all down to Sai, you know, 1 versus 2. He has to face off against his nemesis Hiccup, and he has to face off against Batman as well. Going to be seeing the turret getting taken down. Batman knows that Sai is really close, and that is going to be another nanoswarm grenade getting activated. Look at the amount of utilities being used up by Enigma Gaming. Look at how strong they are with all of these utilities coming in. It is going to be Sai to go ahead and delete off Hiccup. I guess the Iron Phantom definitely is getting the job done. Batman, on the other hand, all he has to do is just peek out a little bit and then take down Sai, and that is exactly what he's going to do. 5-0, ladies and gentlemen. 5 rounds in a row for Enigma Gaming, and they are just so dominating.
Honestly, and a really nice try coming in from Sai there. He knew exactly what he had to do, but it was just a little, you know, luck was not on his side. He honestly had the round, and with just a little bit towards the end when Batman did manage to take him down. But then again, beautiful round coming in from the sides of Enigma Gaming. They're looking super strong today, and they're playing off of each other's utilities, which I always love to watch. And that is exactly what they're going to be doing for the entirety of the match. As for this round, the entirety of Enigma Gaming is going to be probably going in for an A take, because they're having a really good time with A right now. But then again, not even a single round on the board, because they are managing to get the sights down, but they're being taken back easily. Excali is going to be popping off and taking easy right off the bat after he gets a first kill on one of their defenders. However, bringing it down to a 44, and it doesn't really look good for Samurai Esports again, but Excali is going to be there to prove me wrong. Takes out Batman clean off the bat. Got Vexy over there trading out Excali instantly, bringing it down to a 3v3 situation. However, Coast is going to be getting that kill on SMX. Now it's down to a 2v3 situation, but I'm not really sure if Samurai Esports is going to be able to get this first run onto the board for their side. They're not having that good of a day, because Hika is going to be there to shut down Wimp. And again, bringing it down down to a 1v2 situation. It's always Blackhawk who's being left out towards the end with barely enough utilities. However, he's still going to be using those stars just to get out a little bit of coverage, to block out a little bit of vision. He's going to be clearing the corners just to see who's where. But the information has been given out by Ghost. But then at the same time, a beautiful crossfire is going to be set up by Godvexy and Ghost over there. And that is going to come into their advantage as they do manage to take Blackhawk down yet again, putting the 6th round onto the board for Team Enigma Gaming, and they're looking super strong today, Assassin.
That they definitely are. I guess they had a really good breakfast together, or maybe maybe they didn't. You never know. That's why they're so hungry for all of these frags, and they're eating Samurai Esports alive. Can be either ways, but whatever the case is. In short, Enigma Gaming, they're having a fantastic time on the map of Haven, especially on the attacker side. Like, we do know for a fact that Haven is an attacker-sided map, but guys, Samurai Esports, they have to provide some sort of resistance right now. Like, they absolutely can't afford to, give Enigma Gaming this big of a lead. If Enigma Gaming go ahead and secure the 7th round of the board, then it is going to be a bit of a problem for Samurai Esports.
Then again, Assassin, we are looking at a BO3, right? So Samurai Esports can be making a comeback at any time.
That's right. I mean, even if map number 1 goes into the favor of Enigma Gaming, Samurai Esports, they still have 2 more maps. But remember, you take away map number 1, there's a little bit of a disturbance that happens inside of the team as well sometimes. But yeah, with the experience coming in from Samurai Esports, I don't think so that is gonna happen. Samurai Esports are a pretty calm, composed team, and I guess with Blackhawk in their team, who just goes ham over towards the A side every single time, is gonna get himself a quad. And what did you guys do? Batman and Ghost, you just lined up for Blackhawk, and that Oni Phantom, man, that Oni Phantom.
It's a lifesaver, not gonna lie.
There's a reason Blackhawk is using the Oni as well, right? Samurai, like, Oni, get the idea, get the gist.
Makes a lot of sense, right? Yeah. And not even that. There's so many people who prefer the Oni Phantom over anything else. That's probably because of the sound. It's really satisfying, not gonna lie, especially when you get a kill. Nonetheless, we are gonna be seeing Samurai Esports on those Oni Phantoms just popping off. And yeah. God,
so as I said, right? See, Enigma Gaming, if they go ahead and put up the 7th round of the board, then it's going to be a bit of a problem for Samurai Esports. But Samurai Esports, they heard me. They got their first round. Yep, they heard me. They got their first round of the board, and I guess it's time for them to start making the comeback and tie things up with the scoreboard before we move on towards the second half.
Exactly. And off the bat, we are going to be going into the 8th round on the board. I mean, the 8th round on the board. I'm sorry, I got confused for a second there. They are going to be trying to get in a little bit of garage control, probably going for a C take. Pika is going to be super aggressive with the plays, does manage to take down Wim. However, Easy is going to be helping him out and taking out Xali from mid. They're going in for an aggressive C take, and Samurai Esports has to be coming in and stopping them. The bomb plant has gone down, and they're playing good after plant positioning down long. It is still a 3v3, and it could still be taken back by Enigma Gaming, but Samurai Esports has to play it smart, has to play with their utilities to block out vision, and maybe go in for a half defuse, which is exactly what they're doing. Actually, no, they're going to go in for that full stick, and this is going to be the 2nd round onto the board for Samurai Esports. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there, but then that gravity well positioning was probably not good enough, and that did not suck him into the entire thing, and it did not stop him from going in for the defuse. So he was like, you know what? If that thing is not going to be sucking me in, I'm just going to stick it. I'm going to go in for that full defuse, and it is going to be coming into our advantage. That will put the 2nd round onto the board for Samurai Esports. Again, they could be making an entire comeback. You know what they are. You know how they play. So, looking forward to that.
What an amazing cosmic divide coming in from Blackhawk, right? Like, as I said, if Blackhawk is alive, Samurai Esports, they can easily win out the rounds as well.
They'll always stand a chance once they're alive.
Yeah, and you know the reason? You know the reason why I'm saying this is because Blackhawk brings a lot of utilities on the table. And he uses it in such a way that he can capitalize on top of that utilities as well. So every single time he puts on a utility, he makes sure that he gets a kill or two based on top of that utility as well. And Blackhawk
he's like the brains of the team.
Yeah, he's such a versatile player, man. Like, I haven't seen any other Astra play this good in the country. Like Blackhawk has just mastered the Astra in such a way that no one else can just go ahead and beat him down. That's the prowess coming in from Blackhawk, and you saw that prowess as well the previous round. We're gonna be seeing a lot of it. So it was just a slow start coming in from Samurai Esports, but eventually they are gonna come back. And there you go, Wimp. He's already started that. He's gonna go ahead and take down Hika, and with that, I guess Ghost might just try and get some revenge. But you know what? I don't think so that's gonna happen, because pushing through the smoke might be a little bit of a mistake. But look at Excali! He's trying to take out the Astra from the side of Enigma Gaming. Easy. He's just gonna run back, and he's gonna be like, guys, you know what? Let's not face off the wrath of Excali, because the man with the operator is another beast. It's gonna be Ghost to be flanked by SMX, and I guess SMX will be taken care of without any issues whatsoever. A 3 versus 3 situation, man advantage neutralized for Enigma Gaming, and Blackhawk is going to be holding over towards the A side. This is a very, very aggressive angle, by the way, and I guess the entirety of Enigma Gaming, they are just going to walk into his crosshairs, but no, they have rethought their decisions, and I guess they're just going to move it over towards the B side.
30 seconds left.
Excali, however, goes back at just the wrong moment, does not expect that entire B push coming in, and the moment the lockdown goes down, Excali's like, wait, what? I was not expecting that happening. Really aggressive push from Excali there. He does not care that the Nano Storm has been put down. He's not going to respect that. He's going to push that and manage to get a kill. 11 seconds on the board right now. Not really looking good for Enigma right now. Wimp is going to be taking down God Vexy as well. All of that are easy to clutch this round out for him, but he does not have the time as he still tries to go in for that plan. But then the round is going to be going on into the hands of Samurai Esports. They're not going to be taking any more risks, however, and they are just going to be playing it safe. They're not going to be trying to hunt him down, which a lot of people would be doing. But then again, economy seems tight. They are not going to be doing that anymore. A timeout is going to be coming into effect, which is also going to give us some time to understand what they are going to be doing, and at the same time, they're going to be rethinking their entire strategy as well. So, with that being said, what do you think Samurai Esports has to do to bring it back?
Well, Samurai Esports, right? As I said, all they need to do is play the numbers game, and they need to be very, very careful of what exactly is the move being made by Enigma Gaming. Because now Enigma Gaming, they've got some ultimates ready from their own side. They're going to try and make use of that in order to get the 7th round of the board. But at the same time, Samurai Esports, all they need to do is, if they're feeling confident, take the fight. I'm not gonna hold them back in that. Because you did see a heroic play being made by Excali as well, right? The previous round. On top of the Nanoswarm grenade, he just moved in. He was confident enough. And if you're confident enough, it's completely fine. But if you're not, then, I would just suggest them to hold back, play it out for the retake, get the control of the side. Because, see, the amount of utilities that they have, right? They can easily get the retake done. All they have to do is just play together as a unit. Instead of giving these individual one-on-ones. You see, when Blackhawk or even Excali or even Sai, all by themselves, they go aggressive and they get taken down. That's a numbers advantage for Enigma Gaming. On top of that numbers advantage, they make use of that and they further increase their momentum as well. So that absolutely cannot happen.
Exactly. You're completely right. And Samurai Esports is also not going to go in for the usual strategy of like flanking. They are trying to. They did go in for that flank last round and they did manage to get it onto their site. But then again, they're not doing it every round. They're probably just playing it a little safer, understanding what Enigma is going to be doing. And then they're going to be going in for those flanks and those beautiful Samurai Esports plays that we see. Meanwhile, Excali, as I'm saying it, Excali is going to go in for that flank. But SMX pulls out his Hunter's Fury and gets 2 kills out the bat. Takes out Hika and Ghost at the same time. That is a really blowing... that is going to be a really deafening blow coming from Samurai Esports to Enigma Gaming, and that is probably going to be landing another round into their hands. Blackhawk popping off as usual, does get God Vexy good, but instantly gets traded out by Badman over there. Another peek coming in from SMX, but fails to connect his shots as Badman is going to be taking him down, bringing it down to a 2v3 situation. The bomb plan is going to be happening, and Wimp is going to be going in for that defender kill drive to get in a little bit of push. To push them out of sight so that they can get a little more control over the entire side. And as they're going to be moving out, Wimp is going to be finding Badman's head and spraying him clean off the map. Sai knows exactly where Easy is, and he is not going to be letting him take advantage of that. Full set that Molly to just wait it out. That flash does come in beautifully, and Easy is going to be getting Wimp, and with the last 2 bullets does get Excali, does try to get in the last kill, but Sai is going to be the better aimer, does take Easy down. Beautiful play coming in from Easy over there. He tries his best. And honestly, that beautiful tap on the last guy over there was so insane. He had 2 bullets on his gun, in his gun. That's all he needed to just delete the player off the map. That was a beautiful round coming in. A really good attempt coming from Enigma Gaming over there. But Samurai Esports is bringing it back, Assassin. They know what they have to do, and they are going to be applying those strategies into their gameplay right now.
Yep, that's absolutely true. You're going to be seeing Samurai Esports going to be putting up their 5th round of the board momentarily, but it's going to be down to how exactly Enigma Gaming are going to play. Enigma Gaming with themselves don't have the best of the buys. 2 of the players are on half shields and Ghost is on the blades. Ghost, he himself is having a little bit of a slow start, isn't he? 3 kills and 6 deaths. Just like Sai. Sai sitting at 4 kills and 7 deaths. So, yeah, early morning. It's, I mean, I wouldn't say morning, but at the same time for gamers it kind of is.
Yeah.
So, I might have just, you know, woken up and they're sitting in front of their computers trying to win out this specific semi-final match so that they can advance on towards the grand finals. But yeah.
Exactly. You're not even wrong. Like, I'm having kind of a sleepy day myself. And as I'm saying that, Excali is going to be waking right up and taking Hiccup off the bat. The guy who always gets the first frag in the round. But then again, he's going to be denied that pleasure by Excali, who is going to be putting out a really aggressive peek and taking him right down. The attackers, however, are not going to be aggressive this time. They're playing it a little slower, but they're being really good with those explosive plays right now. They're going to rotate all the way around the seaside, but Badman is going to be holding a cheeky angle there, waiting for that flank to come in. Godvexy and his teammates are going to be clearing out the corners just so that they don't get jumped from any position. But Wimp is holding a cheeky angle, which he might just be able to take advantage of. Badman is still going to be holding his angle there, but then he gets spotted by Sai, and Sai is going to be taken down. Blackhawk follows that up and takes Easy out. Godvexy capitalizes on that information, takes out Wimp and Blackhawk at the same time, bringing it down to a 1v3 situation, but he has 0 time to take this round out, so he has to go in for frags, but he gets confused as he is going to be pushed in from all sides by Team Samurai Esports, and Sai, however, is going to be landing the final kill on Godvexy over there, managing to bring another round to their side, bringing back another round home, bringing it down up to a 5-6 score, and they are coming up again. Something that we weren't seeing in the beginning. They were just like warming up, honestly. Like you said, they're just having a sleepy afternoon. They woke up at probably like 10, 11. They jumped onto their PCs and went like, you know what, let's win this semifinals out.
That's right. So we're going to be jumping on towards the round where, you know, Samurai Esports, all they have to do is just start on the board, I think up on the scoreboard and moving over towards the second half of the game. And oh my god, Sai, he actually finds the Odin spam. He takes out Hikka. What a frag coming in from Sai. Oh man, Hikka's going to be so pissed off about that.
I know. He's just going to be in the chat going like F, F, F. But then again, Enigma Gaming is going to be going in for a high take on A side over there, but that is being held down by Blackhawk and Vexy. I mean SMX over there. A bit of confusion for man. Blackhawk, however, is going to be capitalizing on that push. Does get toast down. SMX is going to be playing teams with him. Takes out God Vexy and Badman at the same time. Insane frags going out left, right, and center, bringing it down to 1v5 situations. Samurai Esports is not having it today. Easy with that beautiful flick coming on and deleting Excali. Takes out Blackhawk and SMX again. He is probably going to be clutching this out. Not a lot of bullets in his gun left, but he is going to try to go in for that clutch. However, Wimp is going to be there to deny that and wipes Easy clean off the board, putting the 6th round onto the board for the side of Samurai Esports, putting it up to a neck-and-neck situation. We are going to come into halftime, and the switch is going to take place. But beautiful gameplay coming in from Samurai Esports, as we were being a little worried, Assassin. We were worried whether Samurai Esports was going to be bringing it back or not, but they told us to not worry. They calmed us down. They were like, you know what, we were just chilling. We just had a lazy morning. We're going to be bringing it all back, tying it up to a 6-6 position on the board. We are going to go into halftime, and we're probably going to be seeing a lot more of the aggressive playstyles that we know Samurai Esports to put out.
Completely agree to you on that. And you know what? I did predict it out as well, right? I did analyze that Samurai Esports.
Yes, you did.
Once they get that ball rolling, there's nothing to stop them out as well. And it is definitely going to be that tie as we move on towards the second half of this specific game. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Who exactly is going to be winning out this pistol? I'm betting on Enigma Gaming. I don't know why. I'm having a feeling that Enigma Gaming, with the specific 3-man hold over towards the A-side, might just have a little bit of a good time. But looks like that Sai is here to prove me wrong as he goes ahead and gets the frag. It's gonna be God Vexy all by himself now. Oh, never mind, Ghost. He has repositioned himself, sitting at 4 HP. 1 bullet and it's gonna be done and dusted. We are gonna be seeing Excali moving in order to take him down. But look who is right around your corner, Excali. It is Mr. Ghost. Goes there and pops off your face. Batman, on the other hand, just to be careful about the Nenoswarm grenade, and the Nenoswarm is not going to be activated. We're going to be seeing Blackhawk getting taken down, by the way, momentarily. There you go. Blackhawk. Yep. He goes down. He was very, very low on HP, and it's going to be God Vexy to come in from the other side. God Vexy might just be able to go ahead and take down SMX as well. Yes, he will. It's all down to Sai now. 1 versus 2. He has to play out the time. He's got 1 flash left. He's going to be using that flash in order to blind both the players, but no! Both the players is going to dodge it, but still they're not going to be able to do it. Sai with the 4K in order to get the pistol out of the favor of Samurai Esports. Give it up for Sai, ladies and gentlemen, as the man. He finally comes alive and online in order to put up that pistol victory for Samurai Esports. What a play being made by Sai, man. Like, he had that final flash left, and the way he just used it, despite both the players not getting flash, they still failed big time.
Exactly, these duelists, man, I tell you, once you know how to use a duelist properly, you are somebody to be reckoned, somebody to be feared, not gonna lie. Sai, however, Sai is exactly that. He knows how to use his Phoenix well, and he knows how to, like, utilize his flashes properly. And again, yeah, a beautiful play coming in from Sai, something that I did not expect because Enigma Gaming did look like they had the advantage on that round. Excali is going to be seeing God Vexy peeking that corner just a teeny tiny bit. He knows that he's there, but he's not going to be able to get that kill down. He's just going to be playing it a little slower. However, he's going to be activating himself now. Takes down God Vexy, exactly what he wanted to do. SMX, however, is going to get a shock dart kill on Hika, which is insane, and it's looking really good for Samurai Esports right now as Sai does manage to get another kill on the go. They have aggressively taken A side right now, all down to Killjoy over there on Nest, but then he again goes down to the hands of Wimp, putting down the 8th round onto the board for Samurai Esports. They are having a really good day, and I'm honestly thinking that they are going to be winning out more and more rounds. But we are going to be seeing in the next match. I feel like I said, I feel like Samurai Esports is going to be winning out this match, at least this particular match. But then again, it is a BO3. We shall see what they're going to be pulling off in the next match, and we're not even sure about the map so far, so it could be a bamboozle, something we have never seen before. So we are, it's just best to be strapped in, buckled in. Just wait for it to come.
So 8-6. 8th round of the board for Samurai Esports, and I guess they're soon about to make it 9 as well, if they can take down Enigma Gaming in this round, that is. Because with the ultimate ready from the side, he's just going to clear up the entire site, open up space for the team as well, so that his team can, without taking any sort of damage whatsoever, move in towards the side and plant the spike. It is that full buy coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming, guys, mind you. So, you need to be very, very careful. Wimp will not be careful enough, as I'm going to be seeing Ghost just going to move in from the defender side of spawn in order to take him down as well. Ghost is coming right around the corner, but he's completely flashed. Still managed to get the back onto its side. And it's going to be Hika to get a double of his own in order to keep the team alive for his team. Enigma Gaming getting their 7th on the board. A triple for Hika. And overall, good retake coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming.
Exactly. They were not going to give it up that easily, were they? It's Enigma we're talking about. Even if they're going to be giving out a few rounds, they're going to be like, you know what? We are still here. We're going to be bringing it all back. Do manage to get out 1 round. Then again, Samurai Esports is looking super strong today. So Enigma has to pump up their game. They have to understand what they can do to, get the upper hand, take the advantage. The few utilities that they're missing out on, they got to understand that. The few flashes that they can use to blind them at the right time and take the sites by force and retake the sites, as a matter of fact. They gotta work with that. Once they can do that, they are gonna be beating Samurai Esports super easy. And then again, Samurai Esports is gonna be going in for an aggressive A-take. Sai feeling super confident is gonna be going in with his Phantom with a little bit of flash to just block out a little vision and, just stop them from peeking, which Ghost is not gonna be doing anyway. He's waiting for that Blade Storm over there for somebody to push in on A site. But nobody is going to be, as they're playing it super slow. Hika also, like Ghost, is going to be holding a really aggressive angle down mid. Just waiting for anybody to push. But they're not going to be rushing in yet. They're just holding super aggressive angles. That smoke has come in, and Hika is going to be getting Wimp, and SMX is going to be trading instantly out with that shock, with that Hunter's Fury. Instant frags comes out from left, right, and center. They are going to be taking down control of A side. Hika is going to be here to stop that, but he's down 1 point of health already. It's not really looking good for him, and he is going to be going down in a matter of seconds as he goes in for that push. But he does manage to get a kill on Excali with that run it back, bringing it down to 1v2 situation, and SMX is going to be capitalizing on that last bit of information. Taking down Badman and putting the 9th round onto the board for Samurai Esports. Samurai Esports living up to their name and showing us just how much of samurais they are. Going in, taking those sites aggressively, playing off of information off each other's backs. And like I said, the aggressive playstyle is exactly what we're getting to see as they are going in for those flanks, taking them by storm, and not letting them expect where they're going to be coming from.
That's right. Like, I really loved how Blackhawk came in with that flank as well, right? Becoming the booster for Samurai Esports. Well, that is something that you really expect from a godlike lurker, such as Blackhawk. You're gonna be seeing him not only lurk but initiate some of the fights as well. He's gonna take that first engagement, he's gonna win it out. Whereas Sai is gonna go ahead and get the second one on the board. He's just gonna clear out all the corners because you never know. Enigma players are pretty cheeky. Godvexy, on the other hand, manages to go ahead and wreck Excali and delete him off the round. It was a crisp, clean lock to the face and Godvexy. Go down, man. Take a bow. Good at Wimp right now. We are going to be seeing him just dropping in that specific nanostorm flight, and Ghost is going to try and come from the garage position. No SMX! He had his quiver out, and that is not the best time to, you know, have your bow and arrow out as well. All down to Godvexy in a 1 versus 2. The guy has got 5 HP left, so let's see if he's going to be able to do it or not. I mean, 5 HP, man. Come on. It's totally impossible. But if you can just find Blackhawk off guard, then that might just be the kill that he's looking forward to. But I guess Blackhawk being Blackhawk, he's definitely not going to miss anything, and he's going to spot out a specific Sova trying to sneak in towards the garage position as well. 10-7, ladies and gentlemen, as Samurai Esports are on double digits, and I guess they can easily put up the 11th round of the board as well. But, hold your horses, Assassin, hold your horses, because you did not spot out Ghost with an operator right there. That's right, Ghost is going to be operating over towards the A side, guys. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Ghost pull off some nutty flex right now with that Reaver operator. But look at Blackhawk at his utility.
Fortunately for him, they are going to go in for an A aggress, but that gravity well does mean that he is not going to be able to land his shots properly, so he has to fall back. He does do that with his dash, and he's going to be backed up by his teammate over there. Godvexy is going to be holding down that angle with the post, but Excali being Excali is going to be clearing out that corner. Does try to get Godvexy, but he's going to be the better aimer. Does take him out. Goes, however, with that operator. Does manage to make it count. Does take out Godvexy. I mean, Sai. But then again, multiple frags have gone out, and an entire Helter Skelter is going to be going out onto A side. As Wimp does manage to get a kill on Easy. It is a 1v2 situation with a minute on the clock and 10-7 being the score. Samurai Esports has to take it onto their sides, because if they let Enigma Gaming bring back the rounds now, it is not going to be easy for Samurai Esports to bring it all back. Hika and Badman are going to be holding really cheeky angles, really good positioning of angles over there, but Wimp does expect that, does try to peek that, but not properly. Hika is going to be taking advantage of that and taking him clearly off the map. 10-8 on the score with the 8th round being put onto the side for Enigma Gaming. Again, they're bringing it back. We know how good they are. We know that they can face up against Samurai Esports and still hold their ground. They can like look them in the eye and go like, you know what? We are going to be better than you. But then 10-8 on the board, still not looking that good for them. BO3 so far, but still, let's see how it's going to be playing out, Assassin.
Yep, Enigma Gaming. They did put up the 8th round of the board, and I'm very happy for them that they did that, by the way. Because what I feel is that Enigma Gaming, they can easily bring it back on the defense as well, even though, the entirety of Team Samurai Esports, they have brought it back and they have put up 10 rounds on the board. Looks like that Enigma Gaming, with a little bit of a backup and with a little bit of coordination, they can definitely make it happen. This was a bad idea by Hika and Godvexy, in my opinion. Like, there was no synergy whatsoever. Hika was just rushing in, and Godvexy was not able to support him at the right time. There was no trade potential whatsoever. And I guess Batman, almost about to get detained, but he just b-hops his way out of the radius as well. SMX got himself the recon ready in about 5 seconds, and we are going to be seeing the Killjoy putting down the lockdown. That is Badman from the side of Enigma Gaming. It's going to be driving the entirety of Samurai Esports out of the site, and I guess Badman, he's just going to be put inside of the defender side of spawn, not going to be allowed to move into the site. And that is going to buy a lot of time for the entirety of Samurai Esports. Try and get something done. We're going to be seeing Batman just taking the defuse. The hard defuse is already in. Ghost is going to go ahead and take down Whip. What an amazing shot coming in from Ghost. And this guy is just nuts with 1 HP. He gets himself that frag, and he managed to take down the entirety of Samurai Esports. So that's a pretty good economic damage. But at the same time, remember this. Samurai Esports are on the attack side, and they have eked out quite a lot of rounds on the attack side as well. So it doesn't matter how much ever economic damage you do onto what Samurai Esports is still gonna manage to eke out a buy. But it looks like that SMX inside this round, though, are gonna have a little bit of a problem. On nothing but the SMGs. Oh, interesting. So Ghost did a good job, buddy. Awesome.
Yeah, also, Ghost is going to still retain that operator. He's going to be operating again, as you said. But then again, his teammates are going to be on that sheriff, so they have to back him up as well as possible. Because if he loses that operator, it is going to be looking like a hard time for Enigma. As I say that, like, Scally is going to be spraying down Hika and Sai over there, but uneasy. Also, Assassin, you didn't notice this, I guess, but then Sai is also going to be on that Spectre if he's going to be taking close range fights. And so is Badman. He managed to tap Sai off the map. Multiple frags going on across the map, and a 2v2 situation already. No site commitment has been made so far, but the spike is going to be the closest to B site. They did go in for a really spread play, which is why a lot of frags did go out across the map. Then again, it is Samurai Esports we're talking about, and Enigma. They could be pulling a bamboozle on all of us, including the casters. We may never know what play they're going to be making. However, God, Vexy, and Ghost are going to be holding B and A side. They believe that a C take isn't going to be happening, but for a moment, Ghost might have to reposition. He might have to go to C side to check that. But then again, they are not going to be heading out into C side because Blackhawk and Whip over here have other plans. And they have played out enough time to keep Enigma Gaming confused and on their feet, which is exactly why God Vexy is going to be rotating going on to B, but he does not have a health advantage at all. He is down to like 18 points of health, if I remember right, which is not going to be playing out that well for him because Wimp and Blackhawk are proper on their HP situation right now. 14 seconds of the clock, they have to get a move going on, and that is exactly what they're going to be doing as the bomb plat does come in. But the Silva, God Vexy, is going to be expecting that and does go out with his Hunter's Fury. Does manage to damage a few players out, but Blackhawk, being just the Blackhawk that he is going to be spotting out Ghost and deleting him off the map. But a beautiful shot star positioning coming in from God Vexy over there. Does manage to take advantage of the low HP on Wimp and takes him off, but the last kill is going to be coming in from the side of Blackhawk as he's having an insanely good day, and his hawk-like eyes are going to spot God Vexy out and to delete him off the map, putting the 12th round onto the board for Samurai Esports and also bringing the match point into play. Enigma Gaming must be on the edge of their seats. They are going to be a little tense. They have to come up with a really unexpected, strategy or an unexpected play to bring this back. If they don't, this is going to be the first win for Samurai Esports.
Samurai Esports do take the map of Haven, then I guess Enigma Gaming, they're going to be very disappointed because, oh man, they worked so freaking hard to get that incredible read right from the get-go, right? They had a beautiful lead, but then Samurai Esports just brought it all back. As I said, Samurai Esports, being the warriors they are, they bring it back, they fight it out hard, and I guess the entirety of this specific team is going to be very proud of what they have achieved in map number 1 at least. We're going to be seeing Scally just dashing in, and maybe he's just trying to frag on towards Ghost. Yes, he will! Oh my god, Ghost! He's going to get absolutely destroyed, and I guess Scally is looking for more. Whereas on the other hand, there's a little bit of a flank coming in. Samurai Esports, you better watch out for Badman. You guys are not watching your flag, and it's going to be SMX to be going down momentarily. Oh, never mind, SMX. Is he going to be able to make it? No, he's not. It is going to be SMX to be taken down, but there is Wimp to take down Badman. All down to easy. 1 versus 2. Scally is still holding the angle. He's low on HP, so he won't be scared of anything. He's just going to go and take the fight head on. He's going to spot out easy, and he's going to put that kunai to the face, putting up the 13th round of the board and taking map number 1 home. Samurai Esports take Haven, and Enigma Gaming are going to be very disappointed, Quaint.
Exactly. But a beautiful fight put up by Enigma Gaming over there. And that last round was kind of unfortunate because it was all down to that Astra over there. It was all down to Easy over there to clutch this round out for him. And he couldn't really do much. I'm not really sure if he had a lot of utilities on him. But then again, he can't clear out a lot of corners. So he had to go in for that peak. And Excalibur was there to take advantage of that. And he just wiped him clean off the map. And a well-deserved first win for Samurai Esports there. Congratulations on your first win. But let's see if Enigma Gaming is going to be putting up even more of a fight and taking back the second map in the round. If that does happen, we are going to be seeing a third map, and this is going to be a really close call. So just wait, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be even more exciting than what you have been witnessing so far, because these are two god-tier teams going up against each other. Samurai Esports versus Enigma Gaming. Honestly, a really good day, and there's nothing better that you could be doing, because Samurai Esports versus Enigma Gaming, honestly, one of the best ways to spend your day, just watching them go head to head.
Yep, we did start off the day with an exciting match, so
Yep.
I definitely am very happy that I was able to go ahead and cast out this exhilarating match. And you know what, Quint, I'm not gonna lie, the way Samurai Esports got themselves a victory as well, it's quite a feat as well for them in order to just go ahead, wreck heads, and take down Enigma Gaming, who had the lead before from the get-go. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the highlights, and then we are gonna relive some of the moments in this specific map as well. I'm not gonna lie, Quint, such a fascinating display coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming at the start of the map, but then the way Samurai Esports got it all back, right? So I'm just gonna keep it short. Enigma Gaming had like 5 rounds in a row, and they pretty much got the 6th on the board as well. Yes, it was 0-6 in favor of Enigma Gaming when we moved on to get the first round of the board for Samurai Esports. When they got the 7th round of the board for themselves, right? Round number 7 put up the first round of the board for them, and then it was just a clear streak for Samurai Esports, putting up the second one, third one, fourth one. It was just massive, and you can see this heroic play coming in from Blackhawk as well, the quad kill to put up that first round of the board. And Blackhawk, actually, when he started stepping up, right, things took an immediate U-turn, and Samurai Esports, they brought it all back. In the scoreboard as well, if you see Samurai Esports, the contrast in terms of the fragging department, Blackhawk is the top fragger, sitting at 21 kills, and the guy is just nuts. Playing an Astra, man. Playing an Astra and being the top fragger for the team. Can you believe it?
I
Just
swear,
shows
the amount
how
this
much.
guy is-
Yeah, it just shows how much dominant Blackhawk is on that Astra.
Like, he's one of those few players who's just talented and really gifted, because he can honestly pull up really brainy plays and keep his aim intact. That is not something that every player can do, and it is a really hard feat to pull up. But Blackhawk does it with such ease that he makes it look easy. But then he was having a little bit of a difficulty in the beginning, but then today was a really good day for him as he started picking him back up. He started popping off. And then again, Hiku was having a good day as well, because every match, every round, I mean, he was going at it. He was honestly getting the first kill off the round. And he started like losing that streak towards the middle of the match. But then again, he was having a really good day. And Blackhawk and Hika are tied for scores there. That 21-21 kills with 15-14 dead. They were having like an almost equally good day. Blackhawk, however, with those beautiful Astra plays, like you said, probably the best Astra player in the country, and it's beautiful watching him play. I'm loving what he's showing us so far, because those Astral Star placements, those Gravity Wells, the Nebula, and all of the concuss is just on point, and exactly something that you expect from an Astra player, to not only support your own teammates, but to be play for yourself as well. And Blackhawk is exactly that kind of a player, and which is why I think that he's one of the best players in the country when it comes down to Astra.
Yeah, Samurai Esports. Well, it's just going to be, seeing the closing moments as well for this specific map. But guys, they definitely lived up to their name. They definitely are the warriors right here who brought it all back. They fought tooth and nail, and yeah, they definitely put up a fascinating display as being the individual brilliant players they are. There you go, Excali, going ahead and getting himself that final kunai to the face of Easy as well to finish off that specific map. So yeah, with that, guys, we are pretty much done with map number 1. Map number 2 is going to be the map of Ascent, by the way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to happen on the map of Ascent. So Map of Ascent is sort of like Samurai Esports' home ground as well, Quaint. Just to give you a little bit of a tidbit, as when we are going to be coming back after the break, we're not going to be talking a lot about the Map of Ascent as well, because we are all set and ready to just dive straight in towards map number 2 as well. But yeah, map number 2, Ascent, I guess it's definitely going to be an exciting display, because I want to see what composition Enigma Gaming come out with, and I can't wait to see what exactly they're going to do as well. Are they going to just drag this to the third map or not, or is it just going to be Samurai Esports dominating 2-0 in this best of 3 semifinals and making their way into the grand finals? So don't go anywhere. Stick to your seats, guys, because we're going to be right back after a short break. Before I go, huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo and Intel, for making this specific tournament possible. Please do check out the best deals going on, the Legion Gaming notebooks powered by the Intel Core i7 processors, using the Croma website link down in the description below, or just visiting any of your Croma stores nearby. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
There they are.
Last players. Hoops. Last. One down. Spike down A. 30 seconds left. One enemy remaining. You're welcome. Spike down mid. Enemy down. One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. Yikes. One enemy remaining.
Careful now.
Variable remove. One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Oh, you thought you put up.
Enemy killed.
Look alike.
Finished. I got the spike. Good. Found. You should run. Stay down. One enemy remaining. Spike down. Spike planted.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick break, and we are all set and ready to dive in towards map number 2, Ascent of this best of 3 semi-final match between Samurai Esports and Enigma Gaming. Map number 1 was quite a display coming out from the side of Samurai Esports, as they did go ahead, fight it out just like the warriors they are, and they got themselves a map number 1 against Enigma Gaming. Map of Haven. It should have gone into the favor of Enigma Gaming, but at the same time, I guess it is what it is. The better team takes it away. And Samurai Esports, they're going to be very happy with that. They're going to be very excited, and they have got a lot of power moving on towards map number 2, Ascent. Can't really say the same about Enigma Gaming, but Enigma Gaming, with the calm, cool composure that Hikka and the rest of the gang bring to the team as well, I guess, they are going to be, they're going to be pretty chill. They're going to try and keep that calm composure and move on towards map number 2 with a positive mindset. And I guess they should pretty much be able to put up a good fight. What do you think, Quaint? What exactly are we going to be seeing on the map of Ascent?
Honestly, I'm hoping for a good fight being put up by Enigma Gaming, because everybody loves a good revenge story, a little bit of vengeance to spice it all up. So they lose the first map, and they're going to be like, you know what? Just because we lost the first map, we are going to be honestly taking the second one. We're just going to be taking the second one, And if that doesn't happen, on top of that, I feel like Samurai Esports is really strong on the map of Ascent. So it might go into the favor of Samurai Esports, not to lie. That is going to be my prediction for the day. That is going to be my prediction for the match, in fact. But then again, Enigma Gaming, with that revenge bit in their blood, could honestly bring it all back and could take another win into their favor, which means that we might be going into the third map, Assassin. I'm hoping for our sake and for the sake of the audience that it does go into the third map, because it's going to be super neck and neck and super exciting then. But anyway, we are going to see the same composition as we saw in the last map with the Ghost on the Jet over there and Excalibur with the Jet on the side of Samurai Esports. Blackhawk, as always, playing that beautiful Astra play, because nobody else plays Astra better than him. Nonetheless, we are going to be seeing a bit of aggression on the side of A side, as Samurai Esports is trying to get out a little, understand where everybody's being placed, get a little bit of knowledge, get a little bit of an advantage, shake out side by side. Hikka, however, is going to be denying that, saying, no, we're not going to be giving you A side as of yet, and takes side right down. Excali knows that he's not going to have any backup. He's still going to be going in for that play. However, somewhere else on the map, Ghost is going to be taking out Blackhawk, bringing it down to a 3v5 situation already. Enigma Gaming is looking strong so far. However, Ghost does not have a lot of health on his side. Not a lot of health to his advantage. Wimp, however, is going to be playing it super sneaky, going right under market. However, SMX is just going to give a running love tap to a Ghost and is going to be getting him out, clean out. Wimp, however, is going to be getting out God Vexy, bringing down a 2v3 situation. Enigma is not looking good right now, but Excali is going to be taking out Batman, bringing it down to a 2v2 situation, and the bomb plat is going to be going out, but hit up with that beautiful one tap does take out Excali. 1v1 situation could go to any side, but Hikka, being the better aimer, is going to be taking out SMX clean off the slate, putting the first round onto the board for the side of Enigma Gaming. But then again, pistol round so far, Assassin. Once Samurai Esports starts bringing out his guns, I think it is going to be super fun, and it is not going to be, just those so slow plays, just a random taps. It is going to be super calm and calculated, but Enigma Gaming is on their footing as well. They know what Samurai Esports is planning. They know what they have up their sleeve, so they can put up a counter strategy at any time, and they could be bringing that comeback. And this could be a good game for Enigma Gaming. And again, as Samurai Esports is known for really aggressive plays on Ascent, so is Enigma Gaming. They're both super aggressive on this particular map. So it's going to be fun to see who's going to out-aggress the other.
That's right. And you know what? Like by taking away the pistol round, Enigma Gaming once again have started off things just how they did on the map of Haven. And I guess it's a good start for sure, but they just need to be careful once the bigger guns come out from the side of Samurai Esports. And Samurai Esports, I'm not really sure if this is some sort of a strategy or something like that for them to just, you know, take their sweet time into analyzing what exactly is the defense strat coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming as well, or what exactly is the attack strat coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to say that they are throwing as like the general audience. Like the most of the audience, they do believe when a specific team lose out a round, it's like, oh damn, Godlike is throwing, Samurai is throwing. No, they are not. Please. No one wants to lose a very, very crucial round. No one wants to lose a game. It just happens. It's not in their hands. Sometimes it's just unfortunate moments, or it's just the other team is a little bit better on that specific round. Can't help that.
Exactly, especially in a tournament like this, the Lenovo Intel Open, they definitely do not want to be losing out. The reputation is on stake, and on top of that, it's not just that. It's exactly like Assassin put it in the beginning. They take it a little bit slower to analyze what their opponents are going to be coming up with and what usual strats they're sticking to. Because mostly in competitive games like these, every team normally sticks to one of those strategies and keeps pushing at it until it breaks. Because they go with that philosophy of why fix what ain't broken, right, Assassin? And that is not a bad philosophy to live by, but sometimes you got to keep changing it up to keep your enemies on point and on their feet, to keep them guessing as to what is going to be happening next. Anyway, we are going to be coming out of the tech pause, but as I'm saying that, we are going to be going straight into that again, as they're having a little bit of a technical issue. I'm not really sure. It could be pink, could be an electronic malfunction, could be a keyboard that has just stopped functioning altogether, because that has happened to a lot of people. It could be the mouse. But then again, we are going to be going into that tech pause, which is going to give us a little teeny bit more time to analyze what Enigma or Samurai Esports are going to be doing this match. As for me, I feel like Samurai Esports is going to be out aggressing Enigma Gaming, and they have to play it a little bit slower. Because Samurai Esports, even though Enigma Gaming is super aggressive on this map of Ascent, they are not aggressive on the others. However, Samurai Esports go in for an aggressive flank play style on every map, so they're more used to it. Enigma should be holding it back just a little bit, playing with their utilities, blocking off vision, not giving them information, and playing just like that. They'll be able to take out the defense side really easily. So, again, I'm looking at a 6th round onto the side of Enigma Gaming off the bat, and then Samurai Esports to bring it all back.
I mean, you really can't predict that as well. And although it is going to be easy to be dinged out, and surprisingly, it is going to be Excali to get himself that frag as well. Hold on a second. What is happening right now? Alright then. That is quite a confusing round right there. Samurai Esports is just going to move it over to the east side now, whereas Enigma Gaming is going to move out of the smokes, and they're going to get the rest of the 2 frags as well. Oh, by the way, guys, really sorry. I had a little bit of a problem right there. It was a bit of a packet loss that happened for everyone, I guess.
What happened there, Assassin? It was...
Yeah, the server the server tick rate kind of dropped as well. So I guess it's something to do with the server. Not a problem.
Yeah.
It's not in our hands, or in the hands of the production, or in the hands of anyone out there. It's just the server. The server was acting up. At the start of the round, I noticed a severe drop on the server tick rate, by the way. I do have the stats up, so it dropped to like 120, 115 from 128, and there was a little bit of a packet loss as well. Definitely not our internet connections. It happened for everyone, so can't be a particular internet connection. Yep.
Which is why everybody was confused. But then again,
yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, hold on a second, what's happening?
Yeah.
And then Hika is like, Excali, I was not able to see you on my screen.
But he still died. And then again, they're going to be super sportsman, like, as they're known to be. And they're just going to laugh it off, like, so are we. But then again, that was super confusing, Assassin. I had no idea what was going on. Just random deaths. I've never seen the tick rate of the server dropping before.
Oh, what? So I guess you don't spend a lot of time in Valorant.
I do, but I've never seen it dropping. I might not have noticed it. I've seen packet losses happening, but the tick rate dropping, something that I've never
Yeah.
noticed before.
Tick rate does drop quite a bit. I mean, it depends. I mean, Indian ISPs kind of
True.
tend to have a little bit of a problem, but at the same time, server tick rate is something server-sided,
Server-sided. Yeah.
and yeah, it kind of gets messed up when the server tick rate does drop. Like your shots are just all over the place, not able to connect anything, and then you just bang your table and maybe break your mouse. Oh,
As it goes with
everyone
most
is
competitive games, right?
disconnecting.
I'm not really sure what's going to be happening or what is happening at that point. They're probably assuming that it's their network. They did not see that tick rate drop, I guess. They just assume that it's their network.
Yeah. No. So basically, Batman, he disconnected out of the server, and I guess he reconnected as well.
Hmm. But then again, poor guys, really confusing for them. And on top of that, Samurai Esports is having a full life. If the server is going to be causing any sort of issues, and if it's going to be rehosted or something, it's going to be as extreme as that. Samurai Esports is going to be, a little disappointed. This was going to be the round. This was probably going to be the
I
first
don't
round
think
of the board.
so. I don't think so. We might need a rehost because the server
Yeah.
is working
Seems
fine now.
fine.
It's just Batman. I see. It's just Batman having a little bit of a problem.
True.
Like the thing is that the entirety of Enigma Gaming, we are going to be seeing them just fixing up their internet connections a little bit, and then maybe they are going to come back into action. But yeah, Samurai Esports, they
Exactly.
seem pretty chill, and yeah, for me as well, the server has stabilized, right? The tick rate is at 128. I'm going to be seeing the ping as well. It's completely stable. Packet 0% packet loss, anyways.
Exactly. And talking about bad network, I mean, I would know a lot about that because these days it's just being really iffy on my end. So for a moment, I thought it was my network, but then I saw everybody getting confused, and I was like, "What is happening?" Then I saw you getting confused. I'm like, "Wait, hold up! Is it just not on my end? Must be a server-side issue." That is exactly what happened. And until that comes back on, we are just gonna be left here talking a little bit about the entire match, and nothing much to
Yeah.
say. Honestly, it's a map of ascent, and it's just starting off with the nascent stages just coming in. Pistol rounds, random kills could be happening. Sometimes you don't strategize it out. You just play on raw aim game as it goes with the pistol rounds. And with that being said, we are going into we're going to be going into a short break as we're just going to be figuring out what is going wrong with the server. We're just going to be right back after a short little break.
There they are.
Last player. Hoops. Last. One down. Spike down A. 30 seconds left. One enemy remaining. You're welcome. Spike down mid.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
Careful now. Right.
Variable remove.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Oh, you thought you got me.
Enemy killed.
Neutralize.
Finished. I got this fight. Good. Found. You should run. Stay down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike down. Spike planted.
Got one. Would have sucked.
There they are.
Last player.
Oops.
Last.
One down.
Spike down A. 30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
You're welcome.
Spike down mid.
Enemy down.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
Careful now. Right.
Variable remove.
One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Oh, you thought you got me.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after that quick tech pause as well. There was a little bit of a problem into the server, so let's quickly jump straight into the game and then figure out what exactly is happening for now. As we left things at a 2-0 in favor of Enigma Gaming, it is a full buy round coming out from the side of Samurai Esports. So I'm hoping to see what Samurai Esports can do in this specific full buy round of theirs. Are they going to be able to put up the first round of the board, or is it just going to be like map number 1 Haven? But Enigma Gaming took 6 rounds in a row, and then Samurai Esports, they fought it out in order to make it a reasonable comeback, and then just putting up the win as well.
Exactly. So I'm really hoping for Samurai Esports to pick it back up again because they do have a full buy going on. And yeah, out the bat, we're going to see a really aggressive picking from Enigma Gaming over there, as the smokes have been put down to block up a little bit of vision, and that is going to give them that positional advantage. They're going to be making the fullest advantage of all of the smokes, just to block it off and just to take a really aggressive positioning. And they are going to be popping off and taking off Excalibur and Blackhawk in one beautiful spray, bringing it down to a 2v4 situation already. But Samurai Esports is going to be able to take 1 kill for themselves out of their side, but still it's a 2v4 situation, looking like a little bit of a dire situation for Samurai Esports right now. But Wimp is going to be telling me telling me off for that, and he's going to be like, you know what, I'm going to get another kill, and he does manage to bring it down to a 2v3 situation. The spike plan, has gone down. They have to play for good after plan positioning. Wimp is going to be putting the turret down to get any and all information that he can get whatsoever. Hika is going to be super aggressive with his running back there, and he's going to be momentarily blocked by that drone, by that olive drone as he walks straight into it. Wimp is going to be holding the default position behind the wall, and that is going to be expected by Ghost as he sprays him down. This is going to be looking like a round for Enigma Gaming, and the last kill that is taken by Hika with that beautiful Spectre spray down over there. This is going to be the 3rd round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, who is somehow winning out the round, and they are going to be, out-aggressing Samurai Esports this time. Samurai Esports is, in my opinion, a little better on the defense than on the offense, Assassin, because that is, on the defense, that's something that no team expects them to do. No team expects the defenders to push out that aggressive, using their utilities really properly, taking aggressive positionings, finding out information from whatever they can, and getting 1 kill and maybe falling back. That is not something that every team expects. But in this case, Enigma is almost on the same boat as Samurai Esports, so we shall see who is going to be out aggressing the other.
Yeah, it only is a matter of time now, like Samurai Esports, I think just find that right footing inside of the specific game, then they can bring it all back. All they need is that first round of the board, and then there is absolutely nothing that can stop them. So we got Vexy to be dropping in the shock dart. He's going to give Sai a little bit of a damage. Not that much, a little bit of a tickle, that's it. That's all that he's going to get. He's going to be seeing the turret getting sucked into the gravity wall, and God Vexy, he has to watch out over towards the market exits as well. He has to watch towards the defense side spawn. He has 2 angles to watch, by the way, but doesn't really matter. It's Enigma Batman. He's going to go ahead and take out the nanoswarm grenade, and the players from Samurai Esports know that Batman is over towards the Bodash position. Every single player from the side of Samurai Esports is just going to go ahead and bounce it on towards Batman in order to take him down. But unfortunately, Batman is only going to be able to walk away with 1 kill, and is going to get taken down as well. Vexy! My goodness, this guy with nothing but the shock dart is doing so much damage. Sai left out in a 1 versus 2 situation, actually. Yes, a 1 versus 2 because Excali is not there in order to help him out. But finally, Excali does come in from the first lanes. But he's not going to be able to land the shot as he is low on HP. And it's going to be Hika to get the frag and put up the 4th round of the board for Enigma Gaming. 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. As it looks like that we are seeing a little bit of a, I don't know, flashback situation from the map of Haven. And I guess it's a little bit of a repeat coming in from the side of Enigma Gaming.
Exactly, and it's really fun to watch them go at each other head to head. The top dogs of the entire Valorant scene, Samurai Esports and Enigma Gaming going against each other. And honestly, even Godlike is aggressive, but the thing is, Godlike is not, when they know what they have to do, they become a little passive, But then Enigma and Samurai Esports are super aggressive teams, and they go at it. No matter what the cost, they go at it, and they just they manage it on top of that, which is beautiful to watch. But yeah,
I remember.
That's what they do.
I remember yesterday, Triple Q versus Godlike Esports on the map of Ascent. It was an interesting affair. I loved it.
Exactly.
Just wanted to see that game go overtime, but yeah.
Yeah, it was really close. Same.
Some wishes are just not fulfilled, huh?
Exactly. That is going to be a sad one, actually. And 4-0 already on the board. And Ghost is going to be landing the first kill on Wimp over there. As he was going to be holding a really aggressive positioning. But Excali, the other jet of Samurai Esports, is going to be like, if one jet is going to be getting a kill, I'm going to be getting the other. God Vexy, even though he was hindered by the gravity well, does manage to take out the ultimate of Sai, but then Hika is going to be taking out SMX, bringing it down to a 3v3 situation. No aggression so far. The spike is still in their control and is towards B side, and something has to be done. But Enigma is going to be shutting down Samurai Esports by taking kill after kill. And Godvexy actually gets a classic kill, as a matter of fact. Blackhawk there's nothing much that Blackhawk can do at this point with that Phantom. He still did try, but then Ghost just having the operator had the better positioning, just had a flick onto his head and just deleted from the server. Putting the 5th round onto the board for Enigma Gaming, looking really, really strong so far. And Samurai Esports has to be doing something. Otherwise, this is going to be like a really, really bad match for them. They're going to be just like suffocated and choked by Enigma from all sides, as Enigma has got their strats together. And Ascend seems to be like the strong map for Enigma Gaming right now, Assassin, because they seem to have done their homework there. Godvexy is landing insane shock darts, and it's beautiful to watch so far. Let's just see if Samurai Esports is going to be bringing it back.
Yep. Let's hope that they're going to be able to get this done. I'm going to be seeing Enigma Gaming. We're going to, in turn, try and play a lot more aggressive. Look at Hiccup. Peeking in through that one-way smoke, and I guess the ultimate is going to be popped in from the side of Godvexy, and Enigma Gaming looking to just move in towards enemy territories in order to take these players down from Samurai Esports. Blackhawk is right around the corner, and I guess Godvexy was just a little bit too adventurous in order to just move straight into the crosshairs of Blackhawk. A 2-3 situation. This is still doable, by the way, for Samurai Esports, because the Cosmic Divide is coming in from the side of Blackhawk, and I guess the entirety of Enigma Gaming, they're going to think that, hey, Blackhawk might be on the other side of the wall. No one is going to be close towards the wall, but oh, Blackhawk, he's got other plans. He's going to go ahead and take down Hiccup. Maybe no! Hiccup with the running back takes down Blackhawk. Instead, we're going to be seeing Whip playing behind the Cosmic Divide in such a way that he might just be able to go in with a little bit of a flag, but little does he know that both the players are right around here. Ghost is over towards the market exits, and there is Hiccup, who just got done with his run it back and spawned over towards the defender side spawn as well. Things are not looking good for Samurai Esports, and it's once again that moment now, Quaint. It's 6-0. Yep, it's 6-0. If the gods are gonna favor Samurai Esports, then I guess right now is the correct time, because they did bless them the previous map in the exact same situation.
Honestly, and if they don't pick it back up again, it is going to be kind of difficult for them to pick it back up on the other side, because they're going to lose that momentum and that confidence that they needed on the defender side. Easy, however, is going to be placing those stars over there, playing a little bit of a strategic gameplay. Nonetheless, I feel like Batman is going to be having the upper hand in this entire situation. But then again, Samurai Esports is not looking strong in Ascent. They're looking a little confused, not gonna lie, Assassin, and they're not. They're coordinating. The entire communication is coming through, but they're looking just a teeny tiny bit confused. As Enigma Gaming is going to be super aggressive, and that is something that they're not expecting. They're like, you know what, that is our job, that is our title. We're the ones who are super aggressive. Why are you doing that? They're just being a little confused. And if it does manage to get SMX and multiple frags goes off on the side of A, and Godvexy is going to be taking outside, but then again, 2v3 situation could go on to anybody's hand. Ghost is going to be holding that aggressive angle, tries to land that shot, but somehow misses that shot on Batman. That is going to be giving him Blackhawk, and that is going to be giving him the advantage that he needs, and that information to play around with. But Ghost is going to be taking it back down, takes down Blackhawk. Wimp is going to be probably making the same mistake and going down heaven. Not something that he should be doing, and the information has gone out as Batman has spotted him out. But he's going to be ignoring Batman hard and just playing for post-line positioning. 1v3 situation, he can flex this out, but the information has been given out and nothing much he can do. But then still, Wimp is going to be getting that beautiful kill and fails to land that cheeky nano swarm. Not going to be able to get that, but does get Godvexy instead. 1v1 situation, and he managed to take down Ghost. The god himself clutches it out. Wimp is going nuts onto the field right now, Assassin, and that, like we said, the moment we said it, just when it was a 6-0 Assassin, they bring it back. They bring the first round onto the board, and if it is going to be anything like the last match, they're going to be bringing it all back to 6-6 onto a neck-and-neck situation. If that's going to be happening again, this is going to be a match to watch and one for the history books on top of that. I'm going to be glued to my seat. I've got my popcorn ready in my hand. I'm just like super excited for what's to come.
Hey, yo, pass the popcorn as well, man. I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
But anyways, jokes aside, Samurai Esports, they go ahead and, put up that first shot on the board, and the gods have definitely blessed him. And I guess the All Father definitely is going to bless Sai as well in order to make this specific execute happen over towards the B side. The split approach for Samurai Esports, it sometimes doesn't tend to work out, but I guess maybe this time it just might. We're going to be seeing Ghost on that operator, and I guess Ghost is going to be praying to all the gods right now for his shots to connect on towards the players. Trying to press in on towards him. Bad playing the logs position, by the way. Why is he so confused? Did he not get the information that Batman is over towards the logs position, or maybe he had some sort of a coordination thing going on alongside SMX? That SMX is going to be clearing out the angle towards Woods, and then Excali is just going to be watching the second lanes. But I guess that did not pan out well, and it is going to be the 7th round of the board for Enigma Gaming. Looks like history is not going to repeat itself as Samurai Esports. Yeah, they're not going to be able to put up the 2nd round of the board, and it is going to be the 7th on the board for Enigma Gaming. Enigma Gaming very happy with their hold over towards the B side, and I guess Ghost with that operator is truly making a difference.
True, but nonetheless, it is still not going to be that sad, because even if Enigma Gaming does get this final round, it is going to be super juicy for us, because we are going to be seeing the 3rd map come into play, and a juicy revenge, not only just juicy revenge story, it's just like the final showdown sort of situation, so it's going to be super fun to watch. Excali, however, is going to be beautifully hiding himself in that nebula, that beautifully placed nebula over there, and manages to drop down just as it, along with his teammates Flash, and does manage to take down the opponent in front of him and delete him off the server. Just puts that spray onto his face and kills him, and Sai is going to be taking advantage of that and takes one more kill onto his favor. This is looking good for the attackers over here. Samurai Esports might be able to take this round into their hands, but it is all going to be told by time, as Ghost does get one kill on Blackhawk over there. SMX, however, does manage to trade out. I mean, before it goes, what? SMX just beautifully running one taps Ghost for no reason at all. He had no reason to delete Ghost that bad. Ghost is just gonna be recoiling from his seat over there and gonna be like, what just happened to me? I have no idea what happened either, but it is all down to Batman to clutch this situation out, as he is going to be clearing out corners, trying to get any little bit of information that he can. But Sai is going to be present at just the right place at just the right time to get the entire round onto his favor. Can we talk about that beautiful running one tap that came into play over there?
Nah, no. I mean, I definitely have no comments on that, and the reason that you guys are experiencing a little bit of a silence from my side is because I'm still stunned and shocked as to what exactly happened over there. The way SMX just did that drive-by. How can you even get a drive-by done with a sheriff, dude? Like, oh, that is so good. That is something that you don't see every day, and I guess SMX is going to be surprising absolutely everyone with that specific play. It's going to be the ult popped in from the side of Samurai Esports, and Excali will try and clear out the wineries as well. Easy, holding up close and personal with the Oni Phantom, and I guess the Oni might just come out handy for him as up close and personal, the Phantom, it reigns supreme, and I guess Blackhawk getting the frag on towards Batman means that they can get an easy entry onto the side, but they do have to face the wrath of Ghost playing with the operator. Oh, Easy, don't get too impatient. Excali might just walk into the crosshairs of Easy. Yes, he does! And that is going to be Easy and God Wexy to get themselves a frag. Actually, Wexy just drops in a specific shock dart in order to get the kill on towards Blackhawk as well. So, in a 2 versus 4 situation, things are not looking in the favor of Samurai Esports, and I guess it's time for Enigma Gaming to put up their 8th.
And yeah, that information has been given out, but a beautiful wall coming in for Phoenix up there, as Sai does manage to block up information to take side along with his teammate. However, that is not what is going to be happening, as Sai is going to be putting the plan down, but SMX is just going to be chilling back in B main, waiting for somebody to push in, to get that information and maybe one kill, which is exactly what he does. But then at the same time, information has been given out and he has to be repositioning right now. Sai does manage to get Easy down and bringing it to a 2v2 situation, and they still have the health to go along with it. Beautiful play coming in from both of them right now. Probably a classic situation as they're going to be doing it together. Ghost is having the blaze arm with him and does get taken out by SMX as those blades do not connect. And the final kill coming in from Sai as he deletes God Vexy off the server. Beautiful clutch scenario. Beautiful 2v4 clutch scenario situation coming in from Samurai, and they do manage to pull it off, putting the 3rd round onto the board for their side, and maybe that little confidence booster that they needed to get the ball rolling. Like you said before, once Samurai Esports does get the ball rolling, going. They did not stop, and it is completely like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
73 is, we're going to be seeing Samurai Esports putting up that third round of the board, and I guess they're going to prove me wrong. Be seeing that epic clutch coming in that specific 2 versus 3 situation coming out from the side of Samurai Esports. Was it a 2 versus 4 or a 2 versus 3? I guess it was a 2 versus 4. Yeah, yes. and they brought it all back. And I guess it's time for Enigma Gaming to do the same. With nothing but the pistols, they're going to go ahead and take these fights head on. Get some frags over to his middle position, and the man advantage is with Enigma Gaming for now. Did they retrieve any sorts of weapons? Nah, not yet. The kill that they got over to was B mains. They were not able to retrieve that weapon.
Down A.
Yeah. Now it's going to be time for the players to go ahead and pick up the weapon of one of the corps. From the side of Samurai Esports, it's going to be Ghost picking up the Phantom, and maybe it's going to be Ghost to get the frag on towards Wimp as well. Never mind. Hicka is going to be the one to get that instead. And that is the 8th round of the board for Enigma Gaming.
Last round in the half.
With the last round of the first half starting up right about now, Quaint, what do you think? Are Samurai Esports going to be able to put up that 4th on the board, and are Enigma Gaming gonna absolutely throw everything at them? I guess the latter is going to be the better option, right? Like
Enigma, they are going to be throwing everything they have at them, but Samurai Esports, I feel like they are going to be getting the 4th round onto the board for their side. And like I said before, 8-4 is kind of like a magic number in Valorant, because whenever I see that happening in tournaments, they somehow manage to, the one with 4 rounds onto the board, do manage to somehow bring it all back. As I think that is something that we're going to be seeing with Host over here, holding a really aggressive angle, just pushing off B main. But everybody is going to be pushing off at the same, pushing in at the same time. The attacker, Killjoy's lockdown is going to be coming into play, but that is going to be destroyed at the same time too. Now the defenders are going to answer back with their own Killjoy, but Badman is going to be taking Excali out, and Wimp's Nanoswarm is going to be taking Ghost clean off the bat. 4v4 situation already. The site has not been taken, but Godvexy is going to be a little scared because he's the only one on site holding it down. Hika, the man himself, is going to be holding that aggressive positioning on, more like a safe and cheeky positioning on defender spawn. Godvexy with a beautiful spray down on Wimp. It does manage to take him down. Blackhawk over here is going to be taking out Hika. Beautiful frags coming down left, right, and center. 3v2 situation already. Not looking good for Enigma as Godvexy does go down to the hands of SMX. And this is going to be the 4th round, like I said, onto the board for Samurai Esports. It is all down to easy to clutch this out. Now, the thing is, it is easy we're talking about. And he's playing Astra. We know how good he can play and how good his aim is going to be. So he can honestly clutch this out. We're going to keep our fingers crossed to see if he is going to be able to, because then this is going to be a clean sweep for Enigma Gaming. He is checking the wrong corners, but he's not going to be checking the boat has positioning, because SMX is going to be there with the operator already holding that angle and having the advantage on the position. Just take down easy clean off the board, putting the 4th round onto the board for Samurai Esports. A really balanced 4th round, and I might add, because 8-4 is something that you can make a lot of comebacks from. So, Samurai Esports, in my opinion, is going to be better on the defense than they were on the offense. So, we might just see a huge comeback coming through right now.
It definitely is going to be that 8-4 as we're going to close out the first half. Not that great, in my opinion, especially for Samurai Esports, but you know what? Ascent being a defender side of map, I guess, Samurai Esports with all their utilities and the entire composition. Maybe they are going to be able to excel on the defender side as well. But Enigma Gaming, I badly want them to continue with the specific domination. I want them to keep on, putting up the fight and maybe take away map number 2 so that we can take this game to map number 3. It's going to be even more interesting, but I guess Sai has some different plans. He's going to go ahead and take down a very, very aggressive Ghost who tried to just rush in on towards the side without any sorts of backup from his teammates whatsoever. Batman, on the other hand, is looking to get some lurks in, but ooh. Oh, the turret. The turret just came online at the right time. And I guess that is going to give out information to the side of Samurai Esports that, hey, someone is somewhere around over towards the middle position. So why not we try and look at what exactly is the play being made from the side of Enigma Gaming. And they know what's up. I know that Enigma Gaming, they're making the rotation in. And it's going to be Blackhawk. The man is not a controller. He's a goddamn duelist. As he rushes in over towards the A-mate's position, gets himself a double, gets the control of the spike. That's going to be all down to Badman. He has to take that 1v1 against Blackhawk. Badman is critically low, and against Blackhawk, all he needs is a bullet to the face. And the 5th round of the board comes in for Samurai Esports. Blackhawk, what a triple coming in from him, man. Give it up for Blackhawk, guys. as Enigma Gaming, despite the man advantage secured, they're not going to be able to convert it out.
Exactly. Just an insane first round of the second half coming in from the side of Samurai Esports. And like I said, their strategies and their entire positioning and their plays, if I may, are just better on their defense because they're more aggressive on the defense than they're on the attacks. Now, even on the attacks, they're super aggressive. But the thing is, nobody expects an aggressive play on the defender side. And they just pull it off with so much grace and so much precision that it is something that just leaves the viewers in awe. But anyway, as we head on into the 13th, the 14th round on the board, we shall see who is going to be taking this round to their advantage, as Ghost is going to be pushing in with a shorty over there. Something evil is something that he's got planned because he's expecting a really aggressive push down A main, but no push is going to be coming through so far because everybody's going to be split out. Even the attackers is super spread out with 2 on mid, 2 on A main, 1 on B side. I have no idea what they're going to be doing here, but they're just playing for information right now. And I feel an A aggress coming along, because the short push is going to be coming in, but Sai's going to be expecting exactly that as he takes off Badman with that gun advantage. Wimp with that beautifully positioned Nanostorm does take Hika out, and Excali is going to be taking Ghost out. They're working off each other's backs and getting heads left, right, and center. Easy is trying to take the fight down mid, but Blackhawk being the better aimer is going to be taking Easy down, putting the 6th round onto the board for Samurai Esports. And like I said, they are having the positional advantage and the defender side advantage, and that is something that Samurai Esports can usually use. Really use and take advantage of, because the defender side on Ascent is something that Samurai Esports really likes playing around with aggressively, and that is always fun to watch. And Enigma Gaming has to counter strategize that. They can't really play split up. So the thing is, Samurai Esports play split up and aggressive, but Enigma Gaming, they understand that if we push in as a team, they might be able to get round after round, and this might be their win.
Oh, look at that shock dart!
Beautiful.
Oh, let's go. Oh man, that shock dart though. Look at that lineup coming in from the side of God Wexy.
All the way from lobby.
Exactly, all the way from lobby. That's the best part, right? And on top of that, they have comboed it up with the Astra's gravity well as well. So both the players were just sucked into the gravity well, and they were just right there in that exact same radius when the shock dart from God Wexy landed as well. It's amazing to see, these combo plays being made, and this is what I am looking forward to from teams who pick up Astra in their composition. Combo plays are very, very crucial, and you need someone to just capitalize on top of these utilities being dropped by Astra. Otherwise, it's no use. It's just going to be a waste of, waste of utilities right there. Wimp definitely does go ahead and get himself that frag onto his Batman. I guess SMX is going to hold on towards the B side properly. What the hell? With nothing but the Spectre, this guy is just taking long range engagements, and this guy's winning it out as well. He's going to get himself a triple. And what an anchor this man is, SMX. Amazing job with nothing but a Spectre, and I guess definitely is going to be rewarded for that specific play as well. 7th round of the board, and Samurai Esports is just a round away from tying things up on the scoreboard, Quaint.
Exactly, and I feel like they're going to be getting this round into their favor too. And SMX is really, really opening up. He's activating himself like you normally like to say. And honestly, I think he's going to be holding on to that Spectre for now. He's going to be like, this is my lucky Spectre. I'm not going to let go of this one right yet. He's going to get a few more frags with that Spectre, I feel. But no, just as I'm saying that, he goes in for an Odin buy. Something that I did not expect to see at all. Same strategy coming in from Enigma with that gravity well and that beautiful shock dart positioning over there. Nobody's going to be aggressing right now from the side of Samurai Esports because they know that cheeky play coming in from their side. However, mid aggression is going to be coming out from both sides as the eco route is going to be on the side of Enigma Gaming, I'm sorry. But Sai is going to be finding that head on Ghost, and Blackhawk over here is going to be popping off just beautifully tapping Badman off the slate. Easy, however, is at a disadvantage as that classic play does come in, but he does manage to tap Sai out of existence, bringing it down to a 2v3 situation. Blackhawk does get tagged a lot. He's down to 5 points of health, but he does manage to beautifully spray Easy out. SMX over here is going to be putting up a beautiful shock dart again and taking Hika out with just a shock dart. My guy does not even need a gun assassin. All he needs is a dart. That's all he needs.
Well, it is a constant battle of who exactly is going to get the maximum number of shock dart kills from SMX and God Wexy. I guess both of them are gonna have this specific competition till the end of this best of 3.
Exactly. And God Vixie is somebody to be reckoned, somebody to be feared, because even his shock dart lineups are super impressive and something that you don't see every day on top of that.
So Yeah, this specific round is Enigma Gaming pulling out their full buy-in. I guess they are going to try and move it over towards the B side, but it's still not yet confirmed, right? They're just picking and prodding around the B side, and they're just trying to open up some avenues. And once they do that, we definitely are going to be seeing them making that complete execute as well. Maybe a split approach, you never know. But three of their players from the side of Enigma Gaming are moving in over towards A along with the spike. So the B side is nothing but a distraction for Enigma Gaming. They're just gonna try and get some kills. Just gonna, you know, make a hell lot of noise so that the rotations come in. But Samurai Esports, they're not gonna fall for these gimmicks. You're gonna be seeing Wimp holding on over towards the side. He's gonna go ahead and take down God Wexy. Oh, that smoke is definitely gonna hurt, and I guess Blackhawk chimes in as well. It's a team ace for Samurai Esports. All 5 of the players get themselves a kill each, and a flawless round. Flawless hold coming out from Samurai Esports to put up the 9th round of the board.
Exactly, and I love when that team ace graphic comes onto the screen, because that is when you know that your team play is on point. Everybody just getting 1 kill, just contributing to the entire match, to the entire round, I mean. And it's just fun to see when that team ace comes in. And you have like a sort of fist bump moment there when you're like sitting at a LAN event, maybe you just have like a sort of fist bump moment. So like, you know what, we got this. We're just going to be taking 1 frag each and taking that team ace. Nonetheless, fun to watch that. SMX is going to be going in and spraying that B main angling over there with the help of Excali, who is going to be giving him that information as to how many people are going to be there over on B main. That turret, however, does manage to tag out Excali just a teeny tiny bit. And no aggression is going to be coming out from the side of Enigma Gaming so far. But it is looking to be an A take, as Ghost and Hika are going to be being a little aggressive, taking out a little bit of information. The turret is going to be taken out from them, so that no more information is going to be given out. But Wimp is going to be there to take advantage of that. He's going to be like, they're going to be taking out my turret, I'm going to be taking you out. And that's exactly what he does, and brings it down to a 4v5 situation. 1 minute on the clock. Quite a lot of time to go in onto any site, and Ghost is going to be doing exactly that as he dashes into sight to clear it out into that smoke so that he doesn't get spotted out. And he is going to be holding that aggressive angle. Blackhawk is going to be none the wiser. The under heaven position has been occupied, but that jump does come in, and Ghost is going to be able to, is going to be taken down by Blackhawk, and insane frags coming out from the side of Samurai Esports, and that is going to be the 10th round onto the board for them. Beautifully played, beautifully positioned on A side over there, and something that you would love to see every time, Assassin. Because Samurai Esports, they're not, you know, just pushovers. They're not somebody who are just going to be like, oh, a little bit of sound on B side, we should probably rotate there, and then maybe we do a retake on A side. No. They are the ones who hold down the sites, and even if Enigma Gaming is going to be pushing them hard, Samurai Esports, even if they're down to 2 men on A side, they're going to be holding it down and taking it by storm, just pushing them back, or maybe just playing it for rotates. But then again, most of the times, they're being super aggressive, and they manage to get those kills. That is exactly what I love about Samurai Esports, because they are like the army. They are like a cavalry unit, just holding their, like putting their foot down and holding their own during a match. Enigma Gaming also is a force to be reckoned with, but then they are not being able to understand what counter strategy, what abilities they have to pull out, at what time to get control of the site. And even if they are getting control of the site, the proper, I feel like their smokes could just be a tad bit better, Assassin, because if they block out a little bit more information, this is going to be far more easier for them.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking about the exact same thing as well, and I guess, yeah, might just work out. But the thing is that, you know, Samurai Esports, their defense setup is just way too strong, and Enigma Gaming, they're just not able to find that opening, or, you know, they're not able to just crumble down the entire defense being put up from the side of Samurai Esports as well. It has a lot to do with the amount of utilities that Samurai Esports use as well, and on top of that, it's gonna do with the fact that Samurai Esports are playing a lot aggressive based on the information that they get. And Excali, looks like that this time around, though, the aggression is gonna pay off in favor of Team Enigma Gaming. It's gonna be Batman to go in for that wide peak, take down Excali, and get that man advantage. But on the other hand, I guess Samurai Esports, this was a little bit of a mistake. Yep, the aggression, it definitely comes back to bite Samurai Esports in their butts, and I guess Enigma Gaming gonna be very happy with the decision that they made of just you know, patiently waiting for the aggression to come in from the side of Samurai Esports. So Samurai Esports, they tend to do this on their defense, right? And I don't blame them. It is the correct thing to do, but aggression when it's due, and when it's not at all needed, when you don't have any information whatsoever, you absolutely cannot afford to go in for that aggressive play as well. Like, I understand the fact that they're desperate to get some information on the board as well. But yeah, Samurai Esports. Guess they're not going to be able to get the 11th round of the board, and very happy with what Enigma Gaming did, by the way. What a play! Like, they just held on to their positions. They knew that Samurai Esports was going to push in order to get some information. And all they had to do was just wait it out, play anti-flash, and get some kills on the board.
Well put, Assassin, and that is exactly what I was expecting from Enigma Gaming. And they picked up on it really, really fast. They understood how Samurai Esports is going to be playing. And now that they have understood it, they're going to be sticking with their entire strategy. They might just start bringing their rounds back again. This might just be a win for Enigma Gaming right now. See, he knows that Excali is going to be there holding that aggressive angle. But somehow, that funny moment over there at that recon dart is going to be stuck on a bad man, and he's just going to be asking his teammate to, can you just help me out? Can you just destroy this recon dart held on top of me? I have no idea how it got there, but it is going to be stuck on there. Easy, however, on the other hand, from the side of Enigma Gaming, is going to be taking out Blackhawk, who was honestly a crucial part of the team. And now that they have lost Blackhawk, the Astral Smokes and all are not going to be in their favor anymore, which is going to be quite a bad blow to Samurai Esports, and it might just be the round-making blow for Enigma Gaming. They might be able to take this round into their favor. They're going to go in for that A aggress, and Wimp is going to be spotted out by AZ and taken down instantly, bringing it down to a 2v5 situation already on the board. All down to Excali and SMX over there to take the round back into their favor, but I don't think a lot can be done from them, and Excali knows that the operator is going to be super expensive, so he's not going to be losing control of that just yet. That aggression does come in from Badman, and he does manage to land, connect that shot, and take Badman off the map. But that means that his position has been given out, and they can honestly rush him. But that's something that is not advisable, because it's honestly Excali on the op that we're talking about, Assassin. So if they're going to be pushing Excali with an operator, like Excali with an operator, if he's going to be holding down, and if Enigma Gaming is going to be pushing him, they better be expecting a fight, because Excali is not going to go down that easy. It's going to be good, taking a few exit frags as he goes down with it. Everybody's just biding time. They know that they don't have the economic advantage, and Samurai Esports is going to be holding out, just saving a little bit of money, which is a smart move, not gonna lie. And a really good positioning from SMX over there. He was hoping for an attacker spawn push, but none of that happened, because they, again, as Samurai Esports are being a little more careful right now, so is Enigma Gaming, and they have understood that. Bringing it down to a 10-10 score, a 10-10 situation right now. Enigma Gaming just could bring it on to their favor. What do you think, Assassin? Who do you think is going to be getting the 11th round? Samurai Esports or Enigma Gaming?
Going to be down to how exactly both of these teams are going to strategize their moves for this specific round, correct? And if Samurai Esports can just hold the brakes for a little bit, at least for this round, then maybe we might just see them put up the 11th round of the board as well, because the aggression has been kind of not working out for them lately, at least for the past couple of rounds. And Enigma Gaming, they have adapted themselves. They've evolved, and they understood that Samurai Esports, we can easily catch Samurai Esports on their aggression. Something that Enigma Gaming is thinking as well. But at the same time, Enigma Gaming have started taking some map control across the map, and that is something that I am very, very curious about, as to what Samurai Esports is going to do about that. SMX with the Odin. Once again, the guy is going to try and spam through the wall. 55 seconds left under the clock. The door is going to be shut down towards the markets, and Enigma Gaming, they have a decision to make. The door is definitely going to be broken down, by the way. And I guess Hikka just lurking over towards the A side. We're going to be seeing that lockdown being put over towards B, but I guess the actual hit is going to come in over towards A. There is Excali marking that specific angle with the operator, so Hikka won't be able to do much in this specific passive play.
30 seconds left.
See how it gifted Excali that kill, correct? Exactly. And that's exactly what Samurai Esports sort of have to do as well.
And if I might add, Excali is a really aggressive player. He is the one person who you can expect all the time to push it. And that is, it must feel really strange for him to hold back and wait for kills to come into his lap.
10 seconds left.
As he gets another kill over there, in fact, on the opponent's jet, as he takes out his nemesis. All down to easy to clutch it out or win it out. But then again, he's not going to be able to, because it's a 1v5 situation. But Phoenix is going to be super close there. And Sai does spam it just to check, just to make sure that nobody's going to be there, and he does take easy out. Then again, like I was saying though, beautiful round coming in from Samurai Esports, because they counter strategize their own strategy. They understood that their aggressive playstyle was not going to be useful to them anymore, and it was going to be detrimental, as a matter of fact. So they had to slow it down and they had to hold the positions and not be super aggressive, because Excali is a player that we have always seen being aggressive, especially in that race. He flies across the map, Assassin. You've seen him playing that race. So him holding sights is kind of something that you don't see on a regular basis. So it must have felt weird for him too.
This is a very, very crucial round for Enigma Gaming, by the way, because you know what? Enigma Gaming, they've eked out a bye this round. And this might just be the round where they need the win the most. Because if they won't get the win, then they won't have the money to buy anything. And that means the victory for Samurai Esports in map number 2 and a clear entry into the grand finals of the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open. Because they already took map number 1, and out of this best of 3, if they take map number 2 as well, then they're going to be your winners. So Wimp right now holding on over towards the 3-room position, has to be very careful as if a random spam just comes in. No, Blackhawk! Not like this. Batman is going to get the frag on towards Blackhawk, and this might just break the synergy for the entirety of Samurai Esports, and they absolutely cannot afford to let Enigma Gaming go in for that plant, because if they try and go in for that plant, if they get the plant successfully as well, oh, never mind, Excali does get that little bit of a tag on towards Easy. Easy is very low, and it's going to be Wimp to activate himself, ladies and gentlemen. A triple from Wimp, and that is going to be the match point for Samurai Esports. What looked like an easy round for Enigma Gaming turns out to be a nightmare. 12 to 10, as Samurai Esports are going to be in a match point, and what a comeback, Quaint.
Yes, what a comeback indeed, and also well put. It is going to be a nightmare for Enigma Gaming because they do not have the money to buy any guns right now. It is only going to be Coast and Easy, the Star Fraggers, to go in for that Phantom play right now, and God Vexy knows that they cannot afford to, you know, just hold back with their economy right now. So he's going to go in for that half-shield Bulldog buy. Batman also is going to go in for that half-shield Phantom buy. But half-ass buy like this on the last round is something that they do not need, and something that is going to be detrimental to them, as Excali is going to show them how detrimental that is going to be, because he gets the first kill on Coast, and he should be dashing out of sight, but he's going to be holding his ground now, because Blackhawk is going to be there to help him out. He's going to be there to help his teammate out, to put that smoke down on for that favor. And the wall, the cosmic divide is going to be coming in from the side of Easy over there, but then instant kills coming in from the side of the attackers. But Samurai Esports side is going to be there to take down Easy, and it is going to be the last kill on the board, taken down by Blackhawk. Amazing round and an amazing play coming in from Samurai Esports as they managed to get the 13th round onto the board for their side, and along with that, the win for the semifinals, and they are going to be going into the grand finals. Beautiful play coming from Samurai Esports, and for the first time, Assassin, Samurai Esports was not aggressive. They had met their match. They have met the team that had honestly forced them to not be aggressive, and that had forced them to play it super passive. That is something that Samurai Esports is just not used to doing. Excali just does not know what passive is, and that is something that he had to do, which was kind of awkward for him. But then again, he managed to pull it up beautifully, Assassin.
Well, what can I even say? Seeing Wimp on top of the table with 22 kills and 14 deaths kind of makes me proud as well, right? Like being a support player and putting up the work in terms of the fragging department is something that Samurai Esports as support players are very, very proficient on. Excali and Sai, they definitely aren't having the best of the times, and it might just be the fact that it's, you know, sort of like an early start, but at the same time, they are having some issues. So Excali, he definitely needs to rectify what exactly is the problem, and he needs to get himself back on the board as well. Not like he didn't perform, by the way. Like, see, if he's sitting at 11 kills doesn't mean that he didn't perform. So whenever his team needed him the most, right, he fulfilled his role. He opened up space, he got some crucial kills, but at the same time, we do expect him to be, at the top of the leaderboard as well. Not because he's a duelist, but at the same time, it's just because of the self-sufficient fragging abilities coming out from a jet player as well. So yeah, something like that. Like Excali, it's completely fine, man. See, everyone has bad days, and I know what Excali is. I know exactly what Excali is capable of, and I know what he's good at. And trust me, I've been casting his specific match and his specific plays from like 3 or 4 years now. And Excali is really good at what he does, and I have complete faith in him as well. So please, Excali, please don't be disheartened, and just ignore whatever's coming at you as well, especially from the haters. But yeah, please just get your chin up. You're an amazing guy, and yeah, we know what Samurai Esports and Enigma Gaming both are capable of. Enigma Gaming, on the other hand, hard luck, guys. You guys put up such an amazing fight. I'm not gonna lie, Quait. I thought that map might just go overtime because Enigma Gaming, they almost had it, but these small little tiny little mistakes, they affected Enigma Gaming and their attack. Their defense was really good. They had such an incredible lead, 8-4. But then Samurai Esports on the defense, they just brought it all back, and we're not surprised considering the fact that Ascent is a defender-sided map. The match highlights are ready, by the way, so just let's quickly jump straight into the highlights and check out and relive some of the moments as well in this specific match. Quaint, take over.
Yeah, sure. Because it was an amazing match to watch. You are right. And honestly, yes, it is a defender-sided map, which is what gave Enigma Gaming the advantage. But they could have driven it home. They could have taken it all the way home with the other half. And they did manage to counter-strategize what Samurai Esports was doing. Samurai Esports being just a little more aggressive than they expected was something that they did not, expect in the beginning, but they understood what they were doing. So they did counter-strategize the entire thing, and they did manage to bring the rounds home. But the problem was they were not able to stick with it. Because Samurai Esports understood what their mistake was. It wasn't even a mistake. It's honestly a strategy, if you ask me. If you're going to be aggressive, it's not a bad idea. But if you're not going to be able to get the frags, you have to be a little more calm. You have to be a little less aggressive. And Samurai Esports understood exactly that, played with their utilities, played with their ability, and then played much more slower. And Excali, by the way, like Assassin said, is amazing at what he does. But the only problem is, I feel, is because he didn't get that opportunity to be aggressive. Excali is a really aggressive attack player. Like he just goes in as a duelist. He goes in for those really aggressive plays, something that people do not expect to be. They don't expect where he's gonna be at what time, because he just really goes in for a a really unpredictable gameplay, not gonna lie. And that is something that lives up to Excali's name, something that he should not be putting down, something that he should not be backing off of. But then again, he had to for this entire match because he understood that Enigma Gaming, being the smart team that they are, caught on to their entire movements, and they started counter-strategizing. They were bringing the rounds back. And Assassin, I thought this was going to be Enigma Gaming's match as well. I was hoping for that third match to come into action, to see a little more of a juicy revenge story, a juicy, showdown sort of scenario, as in the first match goes to the first team, second match to the second team, and the third map in which they had the final showdown, sort of like an Avengers Endgame sort of moment, I was expecting that. Did not come through, but really, really nice try coming in from Enigma Gaming there. Really good strategies, really well played, and as always, amazing play coming for Godvexy on top of that. With those beautiful shock darts along with his teammates' gravity well was something that I did not expect. Neither did Assassin, I'm sure of that. And yeah, beautiful plays coming in from both sides. But congratulations, Samurai Esports. Deserve the win. You are the Samurais that you put yourself out to be. And it was really fun watching you play.
Yep, the true warriors indeed. Samurai Esports, they kind of have this specific style as well, right? Like most of the times, even in the chat, just for fun, I do see these viewers. They're like, "Har ke jeetne wale hai Samurai Esports," right? So they lose a couple of rounds and then they eventually get it all back once they analyze just what exactly is happening, what exactly is coming in from the opponents, and then they just they just pull out an Uno reverse onto them as well. But yeah, Samurai Esports, very proficient, good stuff, and yeah, a couple of players did have a bad day, especially Excali and Sai. Sai, map number 1. Really good. Map number 2, he was kind of off compared to map number 1. At the same time, Excali, he kind of had a bad day, all in all. So please, I want you guys to, just not spread any hate against him. Just go ahead and spread love and support, guys. Not only for the players, but also for the talents. You guys have to start respecting talents and the players as well. But yeah, that is a discussion for another day. Yep. As we are done with semifinals number 1, it is this quite an exciting one to see Samurai Esports in the grand finals. Who exactly are they going to be facing in the grand finals as well? To know more, tune in tomorrow at the exact same time, 12 p.m. Before we sign out, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Lenovo and Intel, for making the Lenovo Intel Valorant Open in association with Croma possible. Please do check out some of the best deals on the Legion gaming notebooks, powered by the all-new Intel Core i7 processors, using the Croma website link down in the description below, or by visiting any of your nearby Croma stores as well. Avail the offer, get yourselves an amazing Legion gaming notebook, and play just like the professionals out there. I'm your host, Assassin47. On the desk with me was Quaint, and we had an amazing time casting the semifinals. Can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen in semifinal number 2 tomorrow. So don't forget, 12 p.m. on the Esports Club's YouTube channel. See you guys there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.